Hi everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So we're going to get back into Strange Horticulture. Go ahead and load in. Assuming this one. Okay, day 4, Monday. Cat. Alright, so let's see. I don't remember if I had... Okay, I didn't have any cards when I did that, so let's go ahead and pick the next customer. So, Reuben Ward. The Fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. Well, yeah, you had to give him that one plant. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body up at the Swine Side Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. So there's anything new? No, so it's just when they came to visit. Okay, we're looking for Finnet. Pull out our handy dandy notebook. Okay, Finnet. Chewing the tough fruit on this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Okay. Alright, so, maybe it's this. It smells like sweet rhubarb. Okay, those are mushrooms. It says stiff leaves, so it's not bad. Oh. The leaves are quite soft. It has long, soft leaves. So it's probably this one. Long, flat leaves. Yeah, I would guess it's this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and give this one to him. Okay, so witch fig. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it's often confused with. Apparently I cannot read today. Alright, let's go ahead and take the next customer. David Schaefer. Warning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Isn't she the one that came to us about our neighbor kids? I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Risslin. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seemed overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Okay, so let's pull up the map. Okay, so then a recent trip to Grisdale. There it is. Okay, so Grisdale. Just northeast of Russlin. But that could just be here. Like if I've seen before, I should have brought it back with me. If I can just click anywhere. Let's give it a try. As soon as I step off the road, two members of the sisterhood step out and remind me that this is their forest. I am not welcome here. I try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering any help. probably not the place there, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to say, I think you can get, if you hold it up there really long. I think I clicked on that one. Let's try here. From the moment I stepped off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I am turned to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve, so mellow grow. Right, so let's put this back. Okay, so mellow glow. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Well, I've got 2 plants, 2 or 3 plants, I believe. Single pink flower that smells pleasant. Okay, see, these thorns aren't as hooked. Turquoise flower, sharp thorns. Yeah, see, it has sharp thorns. And these are a little more curved, where those ones were kind of just stuck out. I think that's the only... Is it the only 2 I have? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's go with this. Alright. Caballia, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Okay, so with the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Got a new plant. Oh, right there. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. Okay, so we got that. Put that in archives and take the next customer. Faye Swift. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay, so there's 2 they're listing that we could give her. Aguaria. When burned, incense made from the wood stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flower, like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool, characterize this plant. And then we have candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Okay, so it really sounds like any could work. Helping me sleep, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning, but I don't understand. A mosaic of colors refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. So we could either help her block it, because it's a shielding effect. But that could block her psychic abilities, period. And this one will make them stronger. I'm thinking about giving her this one. Because she does say it refuses to come into focus. Alright, so let's see if we have this one. It's a light blue flower, like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool. Oh, it's lemon dandy. Soft pale blue flower. Oh, it does look like lamb's wool, and that does look like it, but let's just take a little stroll through here and double check. We have any more light blue ones, I don't think. Yes, that's probably it. So let's go ahead and give her this one. Worryless. Worryless is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Let's take the next client. Margaret Elspeth. She's new. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis we must simply pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would be good for him, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerd. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to an horticulturist such as yourself. You are cordially invited to Sizerd Castle, Lord and Lady Elspeth. Okay. So let's go ahead. Sizerd Castle. I was going to say, because I saw this castle here, but I was like, wait a minute, I don't think that's the right one. Mooncaster Castle. I mean, you think a castle would stand out. Gliston Castle. Where the heck is this place? You all have probably seen it, and I've just not seen it at all. Oh, there it is. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer. She takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing at a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she's already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I'm able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries, as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. So we have Fever Kiss. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts for hours. The leaves are pale in color. These are some interesting looking plants. Small yellow berries. And the leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Interesting. Next, Francis Aberton. He's new. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Did I look? Okay, that lady did not have a card. Okay. Yellow plant. Or yellow flower and coarse leaves. Let's see if I just say they're yellow. Nice if there was a search feature and I didn't have to do this. Okay. So let's look at yellow flowered plants. It's cream colored. There's your yellow berries. All of my yellow plants are already Ease castration, distress, and reduce anxiety. That could be it. Because heartburn's usually caused by eating stuff that bothers your stomach, so just double check. Digestive troubles. Rough leaves can be an irritant. Okay, so it could be the Gandhi root. Because it talked about coarse leaves. Because both of them help with digestion. But these leaves are soft. These leaves are coarse, so it's probably the Gandhi root. Oh. Let's take the next customer. Selena Scott. Their same black comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swine's side. I've come for some stinking mount cap. Or it might be Swinside. So that's a sunset mal cap on this. So the sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering their home. It is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Okay, I do have quite a bit of fungus. Fungus among us. Smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Could be that. It's not that one. I don't even know why I put that down there. Is this a flower? Mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. It says nothing about stench. A vicious white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. It doesn't say anything about smelling. It smells rotten, but it's not dome shaped. It's probably this one. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, so hinchuck. The fruit of the hinchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Oh crap. What did that woman... I knew I should have went there while she was still here. I don't think I can go back and look at it. I was going to try to go where she said it was... She mentioned this. Maybe it was Whitfell? Okay, so she had mentioned black comb. So I'm going to go ahead and just go over here and see if there's anything. I see a pit full of skulls, some deer, fox badger, and some human. I wish I had not come. Okay, nothing there. Oh no. That's not good. Let's just go ahead and end day. Okay, at 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Day 5, Tuesday. Oh good, my rising dread went away. Alright. So this says, she lives alone in the castle to northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everheart grows. Okay, well here's the abbey. So she lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. Oh, let's put my card back in there, so I'm going to zoom in. Oh, I can't. Okay. So, Ergamont Castle. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east. So maybe there? Let's try. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Pretty. Alright. Oh, I didn't open my drawer. Pink flowers. Okay, let's pet our kitty. Ellaborn. And take the customer. Oh, it's Face Swift again. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. Oh, whoops. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Adrunia's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel a darkness tearing at my mind. Okay, so we need to give her some Warriolus. Okay, Warriolus is aptly named plant. Inhale the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Okay, that's a very unusual looking plant. I'm leaning towards this one. It's not that. Oh. Could be that. See these, how these are stand up here and they match that. Oh. Probably not, because I think we'd see a berry cluster there. Let's see. Kind of leaning towards that. Oh, wait. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, they smell wonderful. That could be a hint at two. And those leaves do kind of look like that. Okay, let's try this one. So, hop heart. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Okay, let's go ahead and take the next customer. Simone Green. I met a strange man on the road to Sedbrig not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? I know I did, but now I don't remember. Oh. Okay, despite being described as common, the troughs can be in fact quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as balm against eye strain. I believe it was this one. No flowers, sparse leaves. I mean, that looks like it, although those ones are pointing up a little bit further. Oh, man, I don't remember. I remember we went and got it for her. I think it's this one. Let me just look through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Okay, and the guy was going... She said she wrote it down for us. Maybe we get that afterwards. Well, she's, I think she's a main character, isn't she? Yeah, so... If she doesn't, I can... get it from her. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sadberg, possibly near to the source of the river Winster. Looking for Sadberg. Or Sedberg. Here we go. Of the river Western. Is that actually a river name, or? River Wester. see anything called Wester. Got the River Kent, River Sprint, and more. It's Carrington Lake. Okay, so River Wester. Oh, right there. Okay, let's try here. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of fire ringed by stone is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to the side, to one side, I discovered some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down 2 over 3. There, maybe? It's down 2 over 3. Well, let's try it. That should be it. The camp at Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts, where I am greeted by an eccentric man. "Oh, yes, yes, ho, 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 ho," the man says. "You must take this, take it, take it." At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hand. He places an envelope delicately on top. "Ho, ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho, ho, no use. Don't forget the red. The red, the red, the red. Ho, ho, Albany?" I am sure that he is quite mad. Oh. It is said that the red Albany, what is that? Planchette? Is that how you spell planchette? Could be. I don't know. Has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the planchette in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. How the heck does this work? Okay, so let's see if we can go to the map and use it. See if it does anything. Oh. Okay, let's move it around and see if it does anything. I'm not seeing anything. So it could be we just can't use it just yet. Okay, so we'll put it in there. We'll put that in the archives, because we solved that one. Alright, let's go ahead and call the next customer. Conrad Stanway. I'm not long for this world, and I've decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Kabbalah. Like a dour huntsman with their dathrium covered tombs. Okay, so the Kabbalah, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Kabbalah flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7th petal is considered to bring good fortune. Okay. Flowers are soft for the purple sweet scent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that has 6. And that kind of looks like it. Let's just double check. Oh. Nope. No. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, that's already got a name on it. It's not it. No. I think I looked at that one. Yeah, it's probably this one, because this really looks like it. Okay, so Eyebright. Take care not to touch its brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days after. A plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates, where they call it Loth, after a long dead king. Known to improve eyesight at night in even the darkest of places. Alright, so let's go ahead and ring the bell. Oh, unknown. Oh, your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to find. Or, sorry, difficult to acquire. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. I'm just gonna write words. I'm looking for some hop heart. Okay, so hop heart. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stem, leading to blue flowers. Kinda resembles it. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Yeah, firm leaves. That's probably it. I doubt that's it. I think that's it. Though this does only show 3, but the shape. And I don't have a lot of blue flowers left that don't have a name. Oh, I guess it's a hole. There we go. These so they're not so close together so I can see some of them. Rather unpleasant scent. Probably not that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I think it's that. Copper Caldeon. I can't say that. Caldeonian. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact types of fungus themselves and not a part of the plant. It's probably that. Oh, not that one. That has probably that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and call the next customer. Verona Green. Reuben Ward is called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at Swineside Stone Circle. I think it's Swin. I keep calling it Swine. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Give it a long good thought, actually, but my curiosity's got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they've found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fang, or fung, to take with me. Always comes in useful. Okay, it's a plant said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection. Soaking up moisture and detecting the presence of certain compounds is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it is so often confused with. Do I have the fever kiss? The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. That's probably fever kiss. I think those are supposed to be the berries. That's probably it. One of these is probably fever kiss, and the other one is this witch fung, or fig. I don't know. Which is something. Does it say what color the berries are? Well liked by butterflies. It's probably that one. Okay, so I'm torn between that one or this one. But if I was gonna pick something with something called witch, I would probably go with this one. Means I'm right, or if that happens regardless. Okay, so Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many lost wander out on the fells. Okay, next customer. Isidore Burbage. I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they don't come. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to, especially with that damn cat still here. Hey, leave Hellborn alone, jerk. I need some bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Do you now? I mean, you don't get to come in here and insult me and then get plants from me, you dillhole. You're just rude. Okay, so a mushroom found in a dark, damp place is feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in enveloping and surrounding darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Okay, which one? Apparently he's got stomach problems. Which one was that? Oozing from the, a viscous white liquid. And this is, yeah, I wish you could look at the underside of the gills, but seeps a milky white fluid. So it should be this one. I think that one's poisonous, but... Okay, so Royal Jatina. Sometimes called Everheart, the pink flowers of the royal Jatina are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the blind of Swift Snare is to apply paste created from the sap of the royal Jatina. That's that one plant. That's that one. Okay, so we're going to end the day. Okay, so not long after, the girl left home. Her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. I also noticed the lunar cycle there. Day 6, Wednesday. Okay, so the old man of Constant looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward to the fork. Okay, that makes total sense. Give me my card. The old man of Coniston. Coniston? Coniston. I don't know. The old man of someplace. I'm always playing games that have words that I can never say correctly. Okay. I just saw Coniston. Looks across the lake with blind eyes. Oh, there's the old man. How did I not notice that when I looked at it? His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Okay, so he looks here, and he follows it down to the fork, which would be here. These 2 rivers converging. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I am soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Ooh, those are really pretty. I like those. I also kind of have a feeling they're probably deadly. Like purple flowers, the smell is alluring. And dark purple flowers. Okay, first customer. Eleanor Bomber. Bramer. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Oh, well, thank you very much, madam. Oh, no thank you. This doesn't help me at all. Okay, I'm probably going to have to look for that. But she gave me energy. That was really nice of her. Oh, could this be the ocean? Possibly. It does kind of look like that there. Probably not that because it's water. So it means large body of water, yeah, and it flows in through here. It's probably here. Okay, so that one. Here? Maybe? Oh, I think I did find it. There's thick flying, biting insects. Yes, we did. An unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Ooh, hopefully we have that. Uh-oh, I don't think I know about that one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, winter boar, also known as blue aloe or blue winters. That's why I picked this, because I was like, well, that winter and blue winter boar. So after its cool blue-gray flowers, winter boar is handy plant, often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Okay, oh, which one is it? I think it's this. Yeah, gray-blue flowers with an orange center. Blue-gray. Gray-blue. I mean, it's the same thing and looks the same. So this is probably it. Dranthium, a plant with a powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Dranthium as green eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whitest of eyes take on a green tint. So the blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length I come across what I came for and hurry away. Ooh, that looks deadly. And those thorns look menacing. I'm staying well clear of them. I don't even think I should be holding that. That looks very dangerous. Yep. Thanks. Customer. Bethany Coleman, thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that Arda was poisoned by gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that that the Jacobsworth plant is said to help locate people. Okay, so I do remember reading about that one. So people tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of Jacobsworth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been successful to find many a lost wanderer out in the fells. Okay, so I have to go by the leaves, it looks like. An unusual shaped leaf. At least compared to most of these plants. Leaves seem to have a mind of their own. That could be it. Okay, so this could be it. Because with it saying that the leaves seem to have a mind of their own, that says to me that it's probably it. So let's go with this one. I think that's it. Okay, so Solomon's Scepter. Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn. The flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow among the stem. Well, it's kind of funny to use it in satanic practices, but it smells sweet. Okay, let's hit the bell. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. Peggy Morris, I think she's new. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. That would be this one. Yeah, curled leaves and dark blue flower. Ennis Elforth. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendroom. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sigil Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendroom. Oh. Well, if I ignore them, they might do something to me. St. John's poppy flower. Okay, so I've already identified that one. That one. Sagdill Church. Sagdill. I don't see anything that says church, though. I guess it could just be, you just click on it, so let's just do that. The church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Sagdill. This must be the place. Okay, next customer. Verona Green again. I have returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grisly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of gilded dendra. Okay, so do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to Dendra's macema. A sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of this plant can be painful. No, those aren't long enough. Yeah. Oh. Probably not. Oh. That could be it. Feathered in my touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. It's probably that one. Yeah, I'm gonna, even though it doesn't say anything about sap, I'm gonna go with this one because it says that it hurts just handling it. And that's what it says in the book. Okay, Maiden Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one's fingers and thumb is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it is the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend its name. No, it's not that one. I don't think I have that one yet. Anne Wood. You know, my aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I have been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. Well, why would you want to? I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? So the Royal Gentia. I mean, maybe you don't want to open it. It sounds like it might be bad news. Sometimes called Everhurt, the pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare is to apply it into a paste. Okay. Yep. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Because it looks just like the picture. And I don't think I have any other plants that look like that. Other than, might have been that one, but we already know what that is. Just double check before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Elderfinem. The plant petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendras maxima, a deadly poison that causes the blood to turn slowly black, eventually resulting in painful death. It has an intoxicating scent, similar to that of Solomon's scepter. Okay, end of the day. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Is this a story about me? So 5 miles south of the tallest but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun. 5 miles south of the tallest one. That could be freaking anywhere. South of the tallest one. Oh, maybe the tower? You also refer to a mountain, too. Alright guys, so we're gonna stop there. Hopefully you're enjoying Strange Horticulture. It's a very interesting game. Hopefully so far we've been getting all these plants right. I'm not sure if it gives you that little sound that you get when you select the plant, if that you always get that and it labels it wrong. So hopefully we have been doing it correctly. When we come back, we're going to solve this next riddle and see what plant we get from there. So be sure to leave me a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.